about robbing. Shout it, he'll pop on anybody. Shout it, don't care about robbing your ass on camera. Nigga better ask about me. Nigga, I take your chain, bitch. Nigga, I take your main, bitch.
Look at this right here. It's a wet spot. Jordy's wet. Holy shit. That's insane. And people don't understand, like Ethan Klein, when he covered this, you know, Ethan did a fantastic, I thought Ethan Klein's coverage of this was fantastic. You know, he did a good job. I can't wait for one of my favorite parts on here. This, you know, if this is fake, this is top-notch fakery, all right? You know, since Keemstar, you know, wanted to do this in the woods event, you know, log cow camping, fat camp. He talked about how he like unearthed this like expensive fucking cinematic $20,000 fucking camera and wanted to learn how to use it. And it worked perfectly, okay? This thing has like a field of view of like 300 million, all right? You know, you can see everything, right? It looks like shit, obviously, but it has like the power to you know, it's meant for this type of stuff, okay? And, you know, he had it, you know, just in time, found it just in time for the show. Obviously, all this shit's scripted crap and it's fake. I love it. I love fake drama, okay? And sometimes I know for a fact there's real shit in there. And it happens a lot, I think, in this universe, especially with Boogus. Or not Boogus, Wingus. Wingus got himself in some damn trouble. Now, I know for a fucking fact in my mind it's fake, okay? I don't think it's. I really think it was like what we would call too much of a work. And what are they? Is that what they call it in wrestling? Whenever you're like, hey, you pretend to hit, but you smack your fist. I think that Kelly braced for that. You know, we're getting ready to watch it here. You'll see my theory coming up.
Yeah, I don't know. Ethan Ralph's out there.
That's true.
Yeah, it's got to be a bad one.
Yeah.
Well, we're not really a podcast either.
Right?
Where
are we?
We're a show.
Yeah, show. Well, I wasn't really like live when I said, "What's up?" Coming at you.
And I kind of like they're chilling. I like how fat Boogie's not. All right, he's actually looking smaller than, you know, Jordy over here. He can almost step inside Jordy's suit. No damn problem. Control him. The whole time I'm like comparing, you know, the what we call okay, the gape, the stance, the sit. Jordy's so fat, like a lot of America, that his gut has, you know, when he sits down, it goes over everything and kind of drips over the cat. You know, in the center, it just looks like a big ball of, you know, chunk, like, you know, stuff down here. You know, his stomach, it's leaking, it's hanging over the couch. It's crazy, but, you know, every person I've seen like this in my life, I've always caught them watching TV sitting Indian style. Perfectly. I'm telling you, when you get this size, you get so fucking flexible, you get flexible by proxy. Because you have no other option but to sit fucked up. And you're like, I'm just going to rip my muscle. Play.
Why? Well, you know, it's a family show, I guess.
Yeah.
Dude, you're sick, aren't you? I can tell you're low energy today.
I'm pretty sure I got COVID.
I'm pretty sure I have COVID.
I think COVID.
You know, and Boogie just following along. He's like a little caboose. Little caboose. He lies without even flinching. Boogie's hand still, like a sniper's fucking scope, zooming in on its target. Boogie is a legend of, you know, pathetic, you know, this guy, I wish I could just have him around and look at his face do weird looks like this all day. My life would be amazing. You have no idea. Look at Jordy, ready to go. Look at his face. I love Jordy's fucking, you know, small ass nose. It's incredible.
You were watching
him and Boogie too. Boogie has a surprisingly slim, thin nose.
Lol Cow Live.
I like to think that we're also the worst podcast on every platform.
You know? Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. Ethan Ralph's out there.
Spread the word.
That's true.
Yeah, it's got to be a bad one.
Yeah.
Well, we're not really a podcast either.
We gotta watch. We have to be detectives. This is just seconds in. If this is faked, this is very important. This is the very most important part.
Right.
You know, the build up. How do we get to this fake fight? or a fake push.
For a show.
Or if it's real, we don't know, okay?
I think COVID has ravished Fat Camp. So has Becky Boop. She literally got into a physical fight today.
Worse than COVID by a lot. What did I tell you? If she showed up.
Well, what'd I tell you? So Boogie obviously is playing his role perfectly. He always plays it nice. Boogie is really a good actor. I'm not going to fucking sit here and take any gruff from anybody that says, like, you know, he convinces, you know me, like, for a second, okay? Or I just pretend, when I pretend this is real, Boogie is, like, extremely well, versed in the art of acting.
Look at other people's face when you talk to us?
I mean, not online, not in person.
You could technically, you don't have to do this.
So we're just watching this because Gordie Jordison, during this lolcow camping excursion, whenever they went out to have fat camp, everybody that was a part of this universe was taken out here to, work on their body and just do live podcasts. Okay, at a huge manor. Keemstar allegedly paid $25,000. Keemstar and company, everybody on here is making a buck. I haven't watched really anything outside of that, so I don't know if Gordie's back or not. So this is just me being clueless. We're just going from here. This is fun. Anywho, Gordie was in trouble tonight. This is one of their live streams. Every day, all day, during their time out here in Fat Camp, they had to be doing things. Okay, Keem just kind of went out there and just winged it. Just did whatever. We had them in the pool. We had Billy the Fridge. Billy the Fridge, I'm in love with him. Okay, I can't get enough of Billy the Fridge. He looks like the sweetest kid in the world. Nicest guy ever. Now, he's probably about 50 years old. I don't know. 50, 40. He's taller than me. He weighs 600 or 700 pounds. It's insane. And this guy is moving like I've never seen before.
Use the drippings from that brisket.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So during this live stream, Gordie is in trouble. He's being punished for something he did. So it's a normal segment. Keemstar literally only has content whenever there's a punishment to be had. Somebody's in trouble. And then that generates, drama and talking shit in the other lolcow shows. It's fantastic. It is just like some type of, bizarre, more intense version of the Dabbleverse. All right, so back to Boogus. Look at Boogie's face. He's all the way leaned back.
Yeah, you could tell. It was
I fried team eggs in it and said they were amazing.
Yeah, just
that drippings was just fat.
Hey,
Against fat.
that made some delicious eggs.
I bet it did. I didn't get any because if you're not at the stove when it's done, you get shit. You get nothing.
You'll lose a hand getting fucking.
By the way, big shout out for Shy. Pointed out that these shoes are not Walmart shoes. These are on cloud shoes. These are high-end running shoes.
Copyright high. Let's talk over.
Now, so this is amazing. Boogie comes in hot. Okay, he has to clear the air. Okay, that he's not wearing Walmart shoes, which must be a common occurrence in Boogie's world. Everybody making fun of his footwear because he's so fucking fat. But Boogie comes in wearing something nice. Okay, like what we would call a decent.
That's not copyright.
Oh, never mind.
RTT. There's.
Piece of shoes for once. He's probably always wearing non-slips. Shoes you'd wear down at a McDonald's. Today he leveled up. He had to let people know he got himself a new pair of skips. They've never been worn. Look how clean they are.
Something weird where the TTS takes what?
Look at Gordie lean down. Look how much he has kind of drooping down. I can't believe he's not in agony right now. When I work out, sometimes I hurt myself. And it seems like
Wired in, it's never
hardwired in.
Sometimes if I have bad posture, my muscles, body gets, I have a bad week. Okay, you gotta let it heal. And got Gordie over here. His posture's terrible. I don't know how his spine hasn't split in half and gone right through his chest, something out of Alien.
I want to point out this that nobody else has mentioned yet today. Becky's got like big ass scars on the side of her face from Roxy. Like not scars, but scratches.
Scratches, yeah.
Yeah, like
she
her
got
whole
her
left
ass
side of her
beat.
face got scratched up.
So while this happened, there was a lot of like bullshit, a lot of like fake drama, fights, constantly. Keem acting like, oh God, these children, I gotta keep them, you know. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. I don't trust a word, okay?
Becky officially fucked around the...
So outside of that, there was that fight, and then there's a fight coming up. It's very beautiful. This is actually one of my favorite episodes of LOLcow ever.
Wait, Roxy, you did say...
You know, the drama going on. Keemstar's frustration with yours truly right here, Gordie. So I don't know really where to start when Keem comes in and he's pissy.
Why was Boogie even on LOLcow Live in the first place? Because he does shit like that. You know, and it's like it's you know. If you're watching and you're confused and you don't understand that, then I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, hold on. What's going up here? Does Gordie, what do you got going on? Is there hair? You got it. No way. He's got actual long strands blanketed over his head.
There's a story arc for Becky. And I
You know, trying to like pretend like he has something left to show. Gordie, you got to cut it down, okay? Cut it off.
say
Cut
story
it out.
arc. It's a life arc. It's not a written thing, right? But the path was do the severely humiliating thing. Get the liar tattoo, get grilled on stream, all that shit, right? And that's the first step. And then people are still going to want to watch you suffer after that. She needs to be on Snake Island. She needs to be fucking wrestling in mud. She needs whatever crazy shit you can come up with that she does not want to do, that suffers to make her do it. And inevitably, two things could happen for you. Becky, I hope you're watching. I'm saying this to you. There are two things.
So this is another one of those speeches. Boogie's legendary. When Boogie has a speech, when he gets done, he has to go to tapping.
I said that.
He has to lean back, check his stats, see how he did in the comments.
So Keem and Mike got together and they paid half of her bill to get here.
Who told you that?
I was in the room
In what room?
with the Becky conversation.
Oh, after she got here?
I don't know. I don't remember the timeline.
I still have no idea what I kind of think I know the conflict
But it is
or the storyline that's happening here where Keem's like mad. I don't know if he's real mad, fake mad. This is all staged,
what it
okay?
is.
When we get to the fight, I'm telling you, I have a golden egg. You guys are it's gonna blow your mind.
When she was like begging for money? I'm like, you just showed up.
I thought it was her fucking sugar daddy that paid for her to come here. That was my best guess. I still think she was in Texas, and I think
Bro, I gotta tell these guys to stop fucking doing this.
So while they're doing all these live streams, there's so much chaos going on here. There's like 10 million different fucking shows going. People are always yelling. Other people are too loud during other live streams. They're always so it's chaotic this whole time whenever we're watching these live shows. You know, throughout the LOLcow universe in this fat camp camping thing. You know, people getting drunk. There's so much drinking. You know, my kid behind the camera almost pulls out his dingleberries a couple times. He wanted to show everybody how he can whiz. Multiple times during this show at the end, people are drunk. The camera just rolls. I don't know how.
Something just powered off behind me. It ain't like it's working any goddamn way.
That was the speaker.
It's not like it works. I was gonna put on Keemstar's glasses, but they're sentimental. I'm not gonna. And
do
I
you
was
think
right.
Becky's watching this right now?
Yes,
So do you think
yes, she's
rioting?
watching it right now.
Send me a text if you're watching. I want to know.
She's watching right now, stewing.
I mean, look.
Today has been a bad day. Okay,
I told you. Thank God.
So I just copied off of AB. Okay, Keemstar allegedly coming out pissed. So Keem's going to come out, bitch at Gordie about something. They're talking about Becky right now. I don't know why we're not back to the subject of his punishment.
That's what
Good,
moved
but
me
they were
out. That's
worth
what
it.
moved him out.
Did you like him,
You
though?
solved my ass problems.
What's status right now?
Chat's right. Wings has to do a punishment.
So this is when it starts. Okay, the whole time we've just been kind of moping around. 39 minutes of nothing.
For what?
Now, if I knew that, it would have been great if I could have found this fucking part.
What do you mean for what?
But this is where it starts, where, the fight begins.
Well, what you implied. Because now even
Even if you punish me, they're going to believe what I said over what you guys are
yeah,
saying.
the team needs sustenance in the form of comedy from what you
Yes, please.
I mean, like, if you want to punish, don't you call it a punishment.
Look at all this area up here. Keem's looking normal. Dude, kid behind the camera is legendarily not having. This is amazing. I don't think kid behind the camera ever did that. He's just one of those people that has his stomach dripping out of the bottom of his shirt. I'd rather see that than,
Like Wing.
sometimes you just can't help it. You need the extra room for your body to sit in so you can go out in public.
Needs to do something dumb.
Like what?
So fucking stupid.
Smiling Oni super
Oh my
chatted
God, it's so
$19.99. Thanks for keeping it real, Wings. Mike's scripts are crazy.
This is not a Mike script. We don't script
Look at this shit right here. It is phenomenal how much he's opened up.
anything
right
on
here.
the show. We do improv.
They might all
Just like the other day when you could see like the fucking tow hook Oreo on the back of the car. That's so we knew we could get it the fuck out of the water.
Yes, that was staged, but the Becky stuff wasn't, and that's what they all think now.
Yeah.
All right, can we get to the fucking point? It just drags. The tension is amazing. This acting, A+.
He's full on retarded.
How am I full on retarded?
It's like, remember at the meeting, right? When we had the meeting, and he goes, "If anyone doesn't get this, they just don't know common sense."
True Love has 4 super chatted $20. Wait, Roxy did say this days before it happened on Milkers.
She did.
How's that louder
She
than
said it right
Becky?
next to you and Keem.
No, she implied that was another thing.
One
That
of
was-
Keem's girlfriends is coming.
Oh my god, this is so fucking boring. I'm sorry, guys. This is okay. This is when it happens. It is. There's no point. Everybody's covered this. They have a ridiculously shitty argument. Gordie accidentally spilled the beans about yet another lie, and Keem's like, "What are you doing?" He's mad about it. He's stewing. He knows that this is content, the best type of content. The confrontation. Gordie's already known. He's already, one of the biggest trolled people on the internet, Gordie, Wings of Redemption. He's known, I guess, to have outbreaks, okay? He's not mentally well. You can see a lot of signs during the show. There's been a lot of times that, the show has gotten out of hand. Gordie's quit. I don't know what's real and what's not, but outside of this, he has his own universe of problems, Gordie.
Super chatted $19.99.
So it gives some believability to what happens during this, this live stream.
Wings needs a truth or face tattoo.
Yeah.
If it's real.
I had a bad
Well, you're
feeling.
agitated.
Okay, here it is. Sorry.
Polka Gaga super chatted $19.99.
So Gordie's doing a lot has happened. I skipped through all of it.
Wings needs a truth or face tattoo.
Yeah. Put it on the. It's got to be on something that's level.
Look at Keem. Look at Keem. Look at Keem.
Cement. Down there, the cement.
Stewing. Oh, look at the way Keem looked at him. That side eye nuts. Let's go back.
Cement. Down there, the cement.
Yeah.
Too fast for me to get. Stretch. It's cool. I love the silence of this. Just the surrounding everything. The area is beautiful.
So we're gonna sit here in silence. You gonna say something?
I'm not telling you anything ever again.
Oh, wow. And Gordie's like, I'm okay with that. I don't want to know. This show is gay.
Fine by me.
You know, and Keem's like, all right, now it's time. This thing has got it. We know it's straightened, right? Does he admit that? And he's like, you know, he's a couple in, couple deep, couple drinks deep. You know, Keem just wants to like do really awesome content where he can just like smash the bottle over Jordy's fat head.
Retro Super Chatted $20. Keem, cheer the hell up. We love you.
And you could tell Jordy's having a moment. He's swaying back and forth, catching his breath.
Motherfucker act like.
You know, checking his pocket for a couple dollars, you know, to put towards, you know, a cab to get the fuck out of here. Spread the word. All right, Jordy's done.
His baby mama died or something.
Woo!
Femto Super Chatted $20. Keem's punishment is to eat like Local for a day.
Look at this.
I've had to deal with.
Waffles Super Chatted $20. Truth or dare Keem. Admit which shows are all fake content or suck wings or boogie tipples.
I've had to fucking deal with every person here trying to leak shit, say everything's my fault, you know, multiple different fucking challenges.
Look at, and you can see everything, like, you know, before it happens. You know, nobody cares. When you're mad at each other, you announcing what you have going on ain't going through his fucking ears.
And everything.
There's a few things you gotta say. Get it done.
Else.
Square up, pussy.
You know, people criticizing me, apparently
just kidding.
Wings for picking this place. When it's like, dude, what am I supposed to do? Fly down and scout the place and check out stuff? Like, you know what I mean? I don't have time for that. I gotta do a show every
Here's
fucking
a mistake
day.
that you made. Here's a mistake that you made.
Look at this bump back here. What is that about? Is that his ass or like an extra ass? I love the landscape going on with Jordy's figure. Like out of a fucking, like a book. A children's book about rocks. And Jordy's the biggest one. On top of a mountain. Stuck in time. Play! Please play.
$32,000 mistake. If we did this in April, we could have done this at Lord Rush's place for free with gigabyte internet. But you wanted it faster.
Oh my god, Jordy, what's that bounce about? Look at Jordy's biz ounce. I didn't know these pants had like elastism.
With gigabyte internet. But you wanted it faster. Internet. But you wanted it faster. Gigabyte internet. But you wanted it faster.
Oh, Jordy's, what are you doing? Jordy's going through a portal.
355. All those waters.
Here's a mistake that you made.
Ooh.
You think I'm gonna forgive you for this?
I don't give a fuck.
You say that.
Say
I
that.
promise you will.
Promise. Promise is a promise. Oh my god, look at this. And this is why I know it's fucking fake. I mean, come on. Now, they're getting in trouble right now. Keemstar's getting shit. Jordy's like, fuck this. You're just faking fucking everything. And Keem's point is that, like, not everything's faked, but some of it's amped up just for the drama and entertainment value, right? Okay, allegedly. So Jordy's done. He's storming off. Now, this could be one of these fantastic, like Christopher Nolan type of concepts. You have a lot of people working in this universe, a lot of minds. We already know there's scripted shit. Okay? It's all fake drama. But there's a lot of people that, like, you know, are involved with this, involved with Keem, and, like, you know, making this show work. You know, who's to say we haven't entered new creativities with this show? You know, where the fuck it could go. You know, this camera they set up is perfect. Somebody's window smashed out. Oh, what the fuck is this? This is fucking bullshit. Oh, I thought they were hitting, you know, each other. So the camera's amazing. It's perfect for this. It's got a 360. You know, this is like a news camera. Set up far enough back. Okay, the optics of it, perfect. You know, they can set it up just for the live shows outside when they do them. But there's a lot of room. You know, that's what I'm thinking. You know, it just seems like things are starting to connect, okay? There's a lot of area for things to happen. You know, the camera's way back. Now, obviously, they're not stupid. There's a lot of people here. Keem set it up that way for a purpose. But there's things coming up here that I think, you know, kind of indicate that this is tomfoolery, a trick.
So he's just fucking sabotage the brand, sabotage.
Sabotaging the brand for a lie that you.
So I don't know what the fuck is happening. All of a sudden, like, everybody walks off. Jordy, Boogie's over there looking at the ground.
That's fucked.
I don't know.
Oh my god, and look at Jordy. He's about to fucking straight up smack this bitch right out the universe.
I feel guilty because I don't spend time.
Look at him, dude. He ain't fucking playing. There's his hand. That's his womping hand. Oh my god, Reebok. Look at Jordy leveling up with fashion. I like how he has like an ass in the front. Look at this. This is nuts. So I don't know what's happening here. That's when he runs off. His pockets are empty. And they're pulled out. Spread the word.
Just fucking sabotage the brand, sabotage.
Sabotaging the brand for a lie that you fucking made.
Yeah.
Not sabotaging
Yeah,
the brand.
you are.
You creating a lie, sabotaging the brand.
And you're even calling it a lie. You know?
It's a fucking lie.
You're even calling it a lie.
Oh, here he comes. Now, I think Jordy almost fell. That would have been amazing because he really would have got up and just killed Keemstar in one hit.
And you're even calling it a lie. You know?
It's a fucking lie.
Look at Jordy does not have a good run stance, but he can move. He's moving like he has like floating feet, like he's like David Blaine in the Fat universe. Like somehow he's learned how to like fly walk. But he has that slant. His body's literally fucking a lot of weight. Okay, and when you're dealing with that and somebody that has like, you know, an anger problem in the past, you know, it's like prone to having flip outs like this. This is exciting. So it makes it all believable. Extremely believable.
What part of it's not a fucking lie? Tell me which part of it.
It's not a
Look
lie.
right there.
It's a setup.
That's not a setup. It's a fucking lie.
And, you know, and Keem has no idea, you know, every time, whenever he gets himself in these situations, gets dunked on.
I like eating alone. I prefer it, even.
You know, Keem's about to get fucking straight womped, okay? Poked in the eyes.
Loud in my face.
Because I
Oh, here we go.
fucking can.
Dude, are you fucking...
And like, ooh, wow. And like, yeah, he did straight up break. I think Keem's his class is done for. Or the well, yeah, he did go right for his eyes. I like that. That's Jordy's evil fucking side coming out very fucking bizarrely.
You think
Like right when you're going for a fight, there ain't no punch. You're just going to, you know, infect their eyes real quick while you go in for the punch
I'm gonna
next.
forgive you for that?
You know, that's bullshit. Okay, that's like evil fucking like, you know, I'm a, you know.
I don't give a fuck.
You say that.
I say
I
that.
promise you will.
Just push on the back.
What's the plan here? Easy go. That's fucked.
I don't know.
Or watch
So
it
it's
again.
just fucking sabotage the brand, sabotage.
Sabotaging the brand for a lie that you fucking made.
Yeah.
Not sabotaging
Yeah,
the brand.
you are.
You creating a lie.
And what are they picking up? Their shoes? Something's happening here. I missed everything. This car's just this fusion's done for. Wow.
And you're even calling it a lie. You know?
It's a fucking lie.
You're even calling it a
What part
lie.
of it is not a fucking
You're
lie?
calling it a fucking
What
lie.
part of it's not a fucking lie?
It's
Tell
not
me
a
which
lie.
part of it.
It's not a
Look
lie.
right
It
there.
was a setup.
That's not a setup.
And
It's
why-
a fucking lie.
And why are you getting loud in my face?
Because I fucking can.
Yeah, so now I want to see every bit of this fight.
Dude.
Now, Keem has a little bit of strength. Keem's, what's the height going on here? How tall is everybody here? There's a couple shorties. All right, but Keem gets the first push in. Jordy's not stopping. All right. Oh, there is a drink. So I heard some sound. This is when the poke happens, I think. Oh, I wanted to know all week what Jordy did with his hand here. Oh, he's just grabbing his face like a pinch. You know, like pinchers of power. See it? If it were fake, he would really go for the eyes. Yeah. Oh, dude, he does have some like type of like snake ninja hand going on right now. That's nuts. That is crazy that he just did that in a fight.
No offense.
You know, he's so fat. It's like he can have a second to do a cool move. Look at his hand. Look right there. That hand is nuts. What was that? It was like scoping for where to go. One more time. Watch his hand. Watch his hand. Let's go back one. And it's going. It's lurking. It's lurking. That thing is flat. Oh my God, Dipus. Do we have Depends on today? Yeah. Fucking for sure, baby. So Keem's hat flew off during, the fight. I think the camera cuts for a little bit. They lose footage connection, during the, the debacle. And it cuts to this. So this is my favorite part of the entire fat camp. Get ready.
Jesus fucking Christ. Roxy, where's the goddamn first aid kit?
So after the little fight, Gordie, gets escorted away from Keem. They're split up. The camera's back. They're live again. This is Billy the Fridge. This is who I was talking about, Billy. Okay, now Billy the Fridge is he's another person that's built and like the way he built himself over the years with snacks, it didn't adjust right. But he's like one of the nicest guys in the world. I didn't really buy him at first. I thought he was fucking pathetic, and I could stand his voice. Couldn't stand him at all. But after watching this, I've seen how nice, how kind. Okay? During this whole time, he's been like, a very, very, very helpful individual, been there for people, and he's also snapped his leg. When he first got here, allegedly, Billy the Fridge's leg exploded. And, he's better now. But after this, he came out. He didn't know what was going on. He probably woke up from a stupor. Having one of those good naps. Spread the word. And what is this?
Keem's beard dye super chatted $19.99. Help me.
So everybody's just kind of like in and out of blurdom. Okay, I love it, but it's still rolling. The drama is still continuing. So now we have what we would call the reality of what would be after an incident like this. How do we act? How do we act during
Help
this?
me, this fat alcoholic
What happens?
keeps putting me on his dick.
Okay, how do we do this? What's the storyline? Keem's already building it in the background with the reflection being like, what the fuck happened? You got people running over with makeup. I think they have to like fix Keem's eyeliner
Beard.
or something. I don't know what they're doing. They're trying to put some Neosporin on his neck. Keem got himself scratched during the event.
Looks like we're live, yeah.
Okay, so then we cut back to this. I really like this, though. This was my fucking favorite part. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Beard.
So then it just cuts to this. Billy the Fridge standing here. And I don't even know what is going on downtown with his feet. Like, they are really, like, the stance has got to be, like, incredibly hard to, like, not tip over. You don't seem like you have a lot of balance support going on here. But he stands here, like, after the event, not knowing what to do. Can't move. And Boogie just goes right down to that phone is what I would like to call something we need to look into. If you're that addicted to your fucking phone, what are you doing on there?
Looks like we're live, yeah.
It ain't games.
So where did it stop?
So the part of the script,
The boogie, Billy, no, not right now.
yeah.
Guys,
No, I think Mike's incredible. I mean, I used to be a fan. I was a fan. I was a fan of Angry Grampus and the kid behind the camera vlogs. I used to watch a lot. I consumed way too much YouTube years back.
I don't know where it ended at.
So I'm very familiar with him, but I think he's a great part of the show, even though he is like a fucking got allegations and stuff. He's a creep. He got with his girlfriend when she was underage. I think he's a very good fat for the show. He keeps it going. He has energy. We need it. Boogie is useless. Boogie literally is useless. I mean, he shouldn't even be here.
But that
It ended right there.
And people are paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars. During this is disgusting. This Lolcow universe is, you know, they kind of like generate a shitload of super chats. They make a lot of money. Okay, that's how they make the obviously, you know, do their thing on YouTube. During this, I would imagine there was lots and lots of cash. I don't know if Keem made his money back. I would imagine he did. But during these live streams, you know, this IRL stuff is fantastic. You know, people are able to, or this whatever the hell this thing is called, you know, the voice chat, you know, people could say whatever they want. So during this whole time, it was fantastic, the things that were coming out after the fight.
Yeah, I got it right there. Got it right there.
Oh, shit.
Yep. And it right there.
Guys, that was
So right now, they're checking to see where the stream cut. Nobody knows. Apparently, there's like the worst internet here, and everybody's kind of like clueless on the outside world. They're way, way far out. So they're using Starlink, huh? I think, or other people's data. So Boogie went to check to see where it ended after the fight. You know, see where it cut. This lady's bullshit. I've had enough of Xylee Gets Real. She's disgusting, okay? Like, I you know, people out in this world shouldn't have, like, lips that look like there ain't no damn teeth. All right? And then next thing you know, there are. She has, like, crackhead lips, but no, the teeth are still there.
They get behind the box.
It's a usually they're not.
Good job, Bean, staying on it, but right there, hat flew off. Yeah.
Keem's got a big ass scratch right here.
Yeah, that's not a great scratch, man. You know, I thought I was overreacting. Like, he'd put hands on me and be like, "Hey, man, I don't like that."
I had a bad
feeling.
feeling.
You're agitated, and like, I'm like, "Please don't do that," right?
Well, so Gordie was touching, I almost said Olivia, touching Boogie.
I asked him twice, and I thought
You know, during this incident.
I was overreacting. People in chat were calling me a pussy.
And it says Xylee's a bum. No, Xylee's just, you know, she's known just for, like, being Keemstar's, like, little bitch, okay? His lackey. Okay, one of these people that, like, leeches on and has created her own success through him. You know, she's another commentary drama channel.
What's going on?
She's, like, 90 years old, okay? She's, you know, dyeing her hair. Okay, she's one of them glowing microphone shows. Do you like those? Glowing microphone drama channels?
Yeah.
Might as well. Then we can upload it to Twitter and you can share.
Come on over, Billy. So tensions are a little high at Fat Camp, and as you can see, not everyone likes Becky being here.
Big Z Boat 25 super chatted $19.99. Fire Wings.
Dude, that's bullshit.
That's insane.
That is such bullshit.
What even set him off?
And he's getting loud in my face. So I got in his face. I'm like, are you serious? And then he started pushing me. I'm like, dude, I'm going to swing. You keep doing that. And he went to go grab me like this.
Yeah.
Like, that's where this
That's
came from.
Retro super chatted $20.
And I kept saying,
Who is
I'm going to
bombing
hit
wings out of
you.
jail?
I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you.
So look at this. Sorry, I had to get water. I need a new fucking chair. Damn it. Look at this scratch. This Keem got a good little gash on his neck. This is incredible.
I'm glad.
And then he
did.
wouldn't fucking, and then somehow it got broken up or whatever.
Oh, also the best part about this that really makes it somewhat almost 100% believable.
Swing, you keep doing that. And he went to go grab me like this.
No, okay, so he tries to recount what happened.
Like, that's...
Okay, we all saw it. Okay, we know who was dominant.
Retro super chatted $20.
And I kept saying,
Who is
I'm going to
bombing
hit
wings out of
you.
jail?
You know, I don't remember that. I don't remember. I'm going to hit you. You know, we never saw that. Did that even come out?
Hit you. I'm going to hit you.
I'm glad
and
you
then he
didn't.
wouldn't fucking... And then...
You know, and I love I'm going to hit. I love I'm going to and not going to. And that's Boogie's life philosophy. Not doing what he says he's going to do. All right, let's get the fuck out of there. But, this is amazing. Keem's trying to, like, cope. Okay, trying to make it seem like, yo, bro, why'd y'all break it up? I would have dusted him.
Somehow it got broken up or whatever.
He's just like, somehow it got broke. What do you mean, somehow magic came in play? You know, Keem's beard shot out small quills. What if Keem does have, like, you know, a porcupine spikes for, you know, a beard goatee?
He goes, I'm not bitch made. You think I
Polka
am?
Gaga
You
Super
think I
Chatted
am?
$19.99. McJugger Nuggets really killed it on this one.
Like, here's the thing. Neither of you are bitch made. You guys will beat the shit out of each other until it's resolved. But why resolve it that way? It doesn't make any sense.
You know, Boogie coming in, slobbing, almost fucking, like, I'm talking a waterfall coming down off of Keemstar's balls right now. You know, Boogie always sinking in, trying to get daddy happy. Okay? Being like, you did good. You guys would have just beat the shit out. You probably would have won. Dominated him.
Go home early, bud. Go home early.
You know, what I love about Keem, he's still not like, you're fired. He's like, this is amazing.
Just let him.
He's just like, go home, sport. Another day at the job.
Let him fuck.
I love it. I love Keem's, you know, his philosophy.
Work it out.
We didn't hear nothing about you're out, you're fired, fuck you. Keem's just like, I don't know what happened. Send him home. Send him home.
He can go home early.
Yeah, he can. I mean, we all can, right? But like,
and he's still like, he can, as if like he's like, you can stay. I really wasn't that bad. It was all right.
Asking me, hey,
now I know what Gordie can do. He just scratches.
can I skip Glammy's wedding? No, motherfucker. No. Like, bro, dude, I'm sick of this half-ass shit.
Becky,
that cut is nuts. That's like the fucking throat. That's literally from the beginning when he grabbed his shit like this. The pinchers of power.
John Super Chatted $19.99. Bro King was losing and looked scared low.
Let me go back just a little bit. I have to empty this ashtray.
Becky gets in
John Super Chatted $19.99. Bro King was losing and looked scared low.
No, he did not. I mean, I like kiss this man's ass, but come on.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to this. Is amazing. So Keem's already getting clobbered. He's getting clobbered. TTS is coming in, icing him.
I like kiss this man. No, he did not. I mean, I like.
God damn it! Go back. What is say? Fuck.
99 cents. Bro King was losing and looked scared low.
Wow. You know, and Boogie's scratching not literally nothing that needs to be scratched. The palm of his hand. The last place you ever see anybody touch.
No, he did not.
You know, and Boogie's like, no, fucking daddy. I love like the roboticness and like, you know, what we would call the bionics of like, you know, Boogie's gears in his head completely programmed to Keemstar's, you know, loyalty. He's ready, man. He's ready for that. You know, it happens if it ever happens. They both have to take their pants off.
I mean,
it will, you know, and Boogie will accept it. He's okay with that.
Kiss this man's ass, but come on.
All right.
And like, and you know, and Keem's like, all right, don't do too much, okay? Don't let him know about my punch, okay?
Yeah.
You know, Boogie, I mean, not Boogie, Wings dusted, iced, okay? Keem is fucking, watch, literally this would have happened during the fight.
A lot of it was just kind of shock at first because I was like, are you serious? That's what I kept saying to him. Are you for real right now?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That was all scripted, yeah.
Yeah, it's my upcoming heart attack scripted 2 and 5, 4, 3, fuck it. So that's 2 fights today. Are we getting in our third? Me and you? What do you think? What do you want to fight about?
I'm ready to shut it all down. It's out of control. It's literally out of control.
Sunday off wouldn't hurt. A day off to let people breathe.
I think I just might end Fat Camp. I'm not joking.
Well, I'd rather we didn't do
Dude.
that.
Hey, people.
So I'm just watching all of this. I'm trying to like interpret each other's like actions. Boogie is fucking straight up full of shit. I can't believe it. Boogie looks like he's fucking literally so fat and exhausted of this that his acting abilities like literally just fucking falling apart in front of us. Like his reaction, his everything to this is nothing. Like as like he's like, I'm really just, my whole body is just tired of this trip. Can we go home? Like he's done with this joking around acting stuff. It's easy at the house.
Listen to the most guys. If you're
But like when he has to stand on his feet more than one fucking minute, it's over for him. He's tired. He has no reaction. He's literally on his phone right after it. But that also could be what we would call the script itself. Trying to trick the audience. Okay?
If you're talking over there, it can be picked up on this mic. They can't even listen to that. They can't even listen to that. You know, how many times have I said, hey, if you're in the background, shut your fucking mouth? You know, it's frustrating. Literally, no one is
CMS
listening.
super chatted $25. Be men, settle it in the ring. Bring out the gloves.
When the fuck does the fight happen? Look at Boogie down here. He's fucking sleeping.
SCT 47 super chatted $20. Your vacation sucks. At one time I wanted to try out for this show.
No, what is tan? What is tan? That's disgusting. What is Keem? Like, what his ethnicity? He looks pretty damn tan. Is he like Greek or Egyptian or something? What is
No
he?
amount of money is worth putting up with a bunch of wannabe victims. Keem, you're a little boy that needs to be put in his place. Nice neck scratch, haha. Bites the dust.
What is this? Keem's frantically, he is on it too. Keem knows drama from years away, okay? Years to come. He knew Gordie was literally rhinoing his way back. Wings of Redemption wasn't done. He's ready for round 2,
Super
folks.
chatted $20. How long did it take you guys to come up with this script? Keep it up, ghost writers, you're killing it.
Mac, I think you overproduced this one.
Come on, Boogie, stop.
Oh, what a shit show.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Smiling Oni super chatted $19.99. Wings made a mistake and does what he usually does and crashes out with anger.
Yeah. I mean, like, again, I felt like it was
Supreme Leader Bread super chatted $20. Notice how
I go, but you need to go. He's like, oh, no, I can be here if I want to. I go, well, this is right under my name.
That's fair.
You know?
I thought they were going to fight. I thought that was going to be funny. All right, never mind.
So I said, at least go to your cabin. I don't have to listen to
Waffles
anything.
super chatted $20. W Wing. L Keen.
Why wouldn't he want to go to his cabin? He loves his cabin.
Loves it. He loves
Take
it.
his wife out to dinner.
Because he wants to fight.
Why?
So I really don't understand the meaning or the point of fat camp, outside of like fucking them doing the regular streams, just IRL, and they're doing activities with their clothes off, showing their fat, okay, making them exercise a little bit, and outside of that, just doing the normal drama like getting drunk and fighting. There was all sorts of rumors swirling around this too, that like one of the ladies, Roxy, okay, I don't know if you know or not, Anna, Roxy from Mafia Milkers or Lolcow Trans. Lolcow cigarettes to me. There's rumors that Roxy gave somebody the slop. Okay, gave him some head. Okay, I don't know much about it, but like every time I come in, they keep saying that's the one thing I kept hearing from this event, that other things were happening off camera that you wouldn't believe. I'm thinking there's like some type of fucking bright glow in here that everybody's blown away by when they get done streaming. They walk into and come out later. Like, I don't get it. Like, they keep the whole. I'm sorry, this is repetitive, but the whole fucking time they were out here, I kept hearing people say that there's things happening outside of this that is insane, making this place, and the whole time everybody's complaining.
Point.
Imagine this. Imagine having to like go somewhere to sit. Okay, for a couple days and sleep and do nothing but your usual fatness and get paid.
Ian Hart super chatted $19.99.
The complaints from everybody here, they were miserable. And I think that's another indication of the storyline that like kind of like made the show seem a little fishy. Outside of the regular like schemes that's been going on here, the fake, okay, the scripts. Everybody wants to go. From day 1, day 2. Xylee, she's had enough.
This all started because Keem was acting like a little baby.
She wanted to leave every time I was watching, that Lolcow show, the Lolcow Rewind. So now, Keemstar, literally kind of like what Anna said I'm surprised Keem wasn't more pissed. That's why I think this is bullshit. When Keem's mad, we've seen when he's mad. You remember the Keemstar show? Like, you know, his friends, he'll go after them, okay? Tear them down. You know, if they cross him. Gordie literally scratched and cut Keem's throat. Keem is like, just go back to your cabin. You love it there. And Boogie's over there thinking about chasing that paper. All right, but that's why I think this is bullshit. There's like literally like, no, you got to get out of no police. Keemstar's one of those people that's, we're going to court. So maybe the skit was a little overdone. But the buildup is fantastic. All you really have to do after an event like this to make it seem real is everybody's split up after it. There's a lot of sounds in the background. Everybody's walking around kind of confused, like an earthquake just happened. You know, trying to see what's going on. And then everybody slowly comes and sits back into the live stream. You know, it's a perfect, you know, I feel like I'm on Broadway.
Go get you Baba and take a nap.
No.
Pinched fingers, light skin tone, okay. Hand medium, light skin tone. Pinched fingers, light skin tone, okay. Hand medium, light skin tone.
They're gonna say I'm.
And, you know, if this is, you know, bullshit, fake, scripted, not real, this part at least, you can see in Keem's face, he's mad that he got his shit. He knows he got beat up, okay? And if it is a skit, if, like, that was, like, some fucking wrestling, like, bullshit, like, where they do fake fights, I think he could be salty because Gordie fucking strip slit his shit. Now he looks fucking stupid. Infected. We got to get some Neosporin on that. We don't know what's under Gordie's fingers.
I'm throwing Gordie under the bus.
Or his nails.
I'm going to say what I'm about to say, but I think what happens is Wings either makes some mistakes or perceive that he made a mistake, or somebody perceives that he made a mistake. It can be all three. And then he ends up beating himself up, and by lashing out, ends up like getting other people to beat him up too. And that's like classic Wings.
He goes, we both did the same thing. No, you ran over here, got in my face,
Alan,
motherfucker.
super chatted $20. Keem, you should have punched him in the face.
Wow.
You showed.
You know, Keem's like, I had the power, man. Didn't want to do it. I held back. You know, he's Keemstar.
Restraint, which is respectable, and hopefully you two can work it out.
Yeah.
Steamrolled and pushed.
Oh my God, look at this edit. Cut. I guarantee you there's a lot, you know, obviously a lot has probably been cut from
Back
this.
there.
Yeah, I can't believe.
And then here he comes. Gordie coming in hot. Look, literally nobody can stop Gordie. Gordie literally is like being pulled back by like 10 people. Gordie's speed, unreal. Okay, the power in him. And Keem is like, no way. Not today, sucker. I'm faster. See ya! And look at Gordie sweat. So this is what we would call real or fake. The event that occurred. That will probably, obviously, should be fucking reported to the police. You know, this is violence. You know, and, you know, Wings, I'm not Wings. Flopsy says, Keem ruined Wings' life. That is true, okay? This shit is just about, you know, looking stupid on the internet for clicks. Nobody's really going to, like, click on this podcast and be like, I'm ready for something interesting, okay? You're there for a joke. So, you know, Gordie already being, you know, a goof of the world. What is he actually really the lol cow term, okay? He has had success, fell off. He's just fat and disgusting, and everybody goes after him. He's whatever. I don't really know much of the lore behind Jordis. But I'm talking like this guy, look at this. Oh my God. All right, so here's the validity. Let's go back a little bit. Keem has already run off. This guy was holding him, Ken. Now watch this. Now this guy's big right here, this Ken guy. Now he can't hold him. Mike can't hold him. Mike literally doesn't do nothing. Gordie is running like a rhinoceros. This guy's holding on to him. You know, if anybody's really like, you know, trying to stop something happening, you continue to follow them and hold on and stop it. You know, all of a sudden, this guy, master of fucking stupid, whatever this guy's name is, Ron Howard, straight up stops, get out of frame. Oh my God, I forgot about this. That was what we were here for. So a lot of things happened there. Let's slow it down just for like a couple seconds. This is domestic violence or wrestling shit. Here we go. And like I thought, oh, okay. So what I was questioning about this, and if it's real or not, is why this guy stopped. You know, this guy that was holding him back, this big guy. I think he's on one of the other lol cow shows. He's like one of these guys that's like 7 foot. Okay, and now I see something fell, so that was all obviously of more importance than knowing that Wings is with his wife is clung on to him like Spider-Man. And then baboomshkis. Now, obviously, he knew that was her. He had had enough. The table, he thought, was good enough to slam her on. So here we go. Boomshkis. Yeah, it's 100% real. All right, never mind. I want to watch this, and I want to be like it's fake, but just the effect that happened with her when she got hit, her face. Gordie literally just stone dead, ready, set, you know, to get Keem go after him. Luckily, Billy the Fridge can't be moved at all. He's literally fucking the heaviest thing on planet Earth. Stopped it from happening. Damn.
Hey!
You know, this is enough. We got to get you out of here. You are fucking crap, bro. What the fuck? Boogie did nothing. He just sat there and enjoyed the moment. Enjoyed, you know, the excitement.
Go calm down. That's your wife, man. Go calm down. That's your wife they're hurting now. Calm down.
Look at him. He is literally, he knows what he did. Look, he's going to tell her to stop yelling. Oh my God. Yes, you're fine. That's what he said. Blood spot. What's that? Oh, wow. So what's up with this table? Has anybody investigated this? Is this a small wrestling table? That's all I want to know. It's all the evidence I need. That's a wrestling table. This table just looks like it has way too much support. And the fact that, like, this all happens right now. Nobody's like, get the fuck off your... Nobody's going in there to do shit. They're just like, he's still with his wife. He just slammed into a fucking table. People come out like it's like, you know, in WW from when I remember as a kid, the wrestling experience. They would have like these backstage things happen where there was drama, or it would happen on the stage. This girl comes in as if it's like some type of cue.
Your wife they're hurting now. Calm down. Calm down.
Just coming in and like, I don't know why, but like her delivery of saying all this just seems scripted. But then again, it could be real. So I'm just leaning on about 98% he slammed her.
Please don't back away from her.
And Keemstar's like, yo, get in there and make it exciting. That's what I think. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why didn't Ken go in there? Why didn't he stop? He could have had a fucking like started beating her with this hair clipper case. Got out of frame too. Literally got out of frame. Standing over here just hanging out.
Go calm down. Why are you lying about me? What's the lie? Sometimes you lash out.
And look, nobody's there. This guy's like literally just looking for Keem for the solution of what to do next. Knowing that this is all real and how do we act and like, you know, make it more exciting and get more super chats. If it's all staged, it's everything around him domestically abusing her. Keem's like, anytime there's drama, play it up. And like, I don't know why he never came in to begin with. Literally, Wings had her the entire time.
Don't worry about
After that, and Ken had walked away. This is supposed to be the bodyguard.
Worry about your wife. Worry about your wife right now.
That's your fucking wife! Yeah, dude, what the fuck?
And I feel so bad. I literally think that he deserves $1 million in his pocket today. Billy the Fridge.
Your Bobby. Huey.
Okay, he's a nice guy.
$20.
That's your wife.
Anna says, update on Wings. He posted a statement about doing an online anger management class now. Wow. Boogie's going into anger management. AM. You know, you can go in there and punch pillows that look like Kelly. Get your aggression out. So that's the other reason why there was no police involved. Kelly snapped his table. Yikes. He slammed her. That was insane. That was insane. But literally just saw abuse on camera. How are we not getting... How is he not arrested? Literally abused her.
On the fake injury. By the way, this is a W storyline. Whoever cooked this...
Like, it is on... This is a law. Breaking a law on camera. Literally just send it to the police of there, and that is a, you know... I don't know. Okay. And everybody's already gone over this. How easy and how, like, it was like nothing to him to throw her down. Like, he had no care in the world.
Work shit out with your wife now, please. We all know.
So, like, right here is that is nuts. What the fuck? You know, I've never seen it in my life. I've never seen it happen. You know, the classic. I fell into my husband's fucking broken beer bottle, and it cut my throat open. I'm dead. Wings straight up just abused his wife on camera. And nobody cares.
Shit out with your wife.
Seems like nobody wants to call the police. So what is it, fake? If it's not fake, then what?
Please. I know.
You don't think Keem would stage this? Think again. That's what I'm thinking. Like, if there's no police involved, this is fucking fake. And this kid, that's bullshit. I want him done. I hate this face. We investigated him before. His name is Houston or something. He's like one of the mods of the Discord. He is disgusting. He has like one of those real slender noses. His face, it's bizarre, okay? And he has like long hair, and he's like one of those Shane Gillis always polo shirt guys. He makes me sick.
I know.
And I don't want him to do anything stupid.
He didn't do anything to hurt you.
You know, what is this? Look at guys' girl legs. Oh my god! That's bullshit. Everybody here sucks. Nobody here is fucking literally awesome.
It happens.
This guy's got, like, I'm talking the stance of somebody that's fancy. Sugar in the tank for sure. Spread the word.
I'm a loser. I suck. I have no talent. I'm fat. I'm ugly. Like, all this stuff. And, like,
But why don't you guys go out and have a nice dinner?
And this isn't even close to how many people were here. There was like there was hundreds of people here.
So relax.
Right, nothing's gonna get solved right here.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Let's go calm down.
Danny super chatted $20.
And I didn't.
Look at this fucking bitch. I'm sorry, that's not nice, folks. It's late. Drop my cap. Xylee sits down because Xylee has had enough. That's her new name. It's not Xylee gets real. It's Xylee can't fucking handle it anymore. That's why this shit's so fucking pathetic. None of these, you guys, the way they react to all this, which is terrible, okay? What he did to his wife, okay? Straight up slam, boom, skis, okay? Rest, WWF. Okay, no care in the world. But like this lady is so pathetic.
Let's go calm down.
Danny's.
I know for a fact she does not give a fuck about what's going on. Okay, she's just here to, like, you know, go back eventually to her own channel and still make money for the rest of her life.
Super chatted $20.
And I didn't
Is
lie
that a
on you.
gun
I
case
said,
in
man,
his
sometimes
hand?
you flash out when you feel like
Boogie.
Like, the fact that nobody's calling the police is insane. Or squaring up on Gordie. Nobody, what the fuck? Nobody's finishing him right now?
Well, I mean, look, if I gotta.
You gotta be kidding me. Gordie's like literally fought, not even he had that case in his hand. That's how dedicated and unafraid and sure Gordie is that he can't be stopped. Is that he still went in that angry with that case. I've never went into a fight with objects in my hand that I was leaving with. What am I gonna do when I need a swing?
I'll get hit. I don't care.
But everybody here is like just acting as if like this is all right. Let's pretend. Let's pretend allegedly. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Shut the fuck up so he can leave.
Anna Jane says, I don't think Xylee charged her or changed her clothes or showered during the fat camp. That's amazing. Xylee would do that too. She's got like the most disgusting yoga pants on ever. It's called like fucking. I bought them at Hot Topic wear. Yikes! You know that should be smelling too. Spread the word. Fuck. Okay, Dusty. Please play.
Shut
Maybe he wants to hit me.
Shut the fuck up, Boogie, or I'm going to.
Ooh, and then here we go. Boogie's in trouble. Xylie's one of those people that like goes after people that she knows for a fact won't fucking punch her into the next universe. Which, you know, nobody should do that. But like, she's like fake, super fake rage. You know, I don't know why she's even in this universe. It's getting to the point. You really should have done something. You know you fucked up. Okay, you deserve it too. The lightning bolt. The death penalty. You know, Minecraft. Oh, also, he has like shitty Air Maxes on. These are Air Max XL. Okay. Foot Locker. Not Foot Locker. Shoe Carnival edition. Spread the word.
I don't have no problem getting hit.
Yeah, maybe it would be for bitch.
He don't care. He don't care.
I know he
Let him
don't
get his
care.
ass whooping at this point.
Friends with Tree says, if only... could you imagine? It'd be over the first day. There'd be a sweet-ass fight, too.
Another beating. Okay.
Just
another.
And things could happen. They literally could do this next year and have enemies infiltrate ninja style. You could have salvo pancakes come inside a large, I don't know, what are these fat asses fucking desiring? Uber Eats bag of food that needs to be pulled up. He's inside there. Comes out, boomshkiss.
Overweight.
No, not that. And that's it. One victim. Just kidding.
Another beating. I've had about 1 million.
Did you see the way you were stomping on your way here, dude?
Because there was
You
even
look like a
lines in
fucking
it.
rhinoceros.
I understand, bro, but I'm just trying to help.
Goddamn.
I'm just trying to kill. I know.
And like, dude, this guy's fucking scared out of his damn gourd. I thought he was like a tough guy. He's like got his head down like he's some type of fucking dog. You know, that like is nervous.
I can't stop you, Wing.
And Jordy's like, I ain't... Get out of my sight, son, before you get slapped around. You'll get a scratch, too. Scratch for you, scratch for you.
I'll try if you get mad. I apologize if I spoke out of turn. I'll get in your way, dude.
I just hate that manipulative shit y'all were doing.
I had an opinion. If I was wrong about that opinion, I apologize.
Yeah, you better.
I'm sorry.
This guy's exhausted. This is nothing. You know what? I would have fucking put Jordy down. I would have tripped him. What are you doing trying to stop people? When they're... You go for the fucking leg. We're trying to get them to stop moving, all right? What the fuck do cops do when you put out the spikes?
I feel guilty. It's just like, I don't
Okay, they should have an electric mat for throw down or electric, you know, some type of giant, you know, puddle of like pudding. Like a hatch that opens up right here that Jordy could fall in, so he doesn't like, you know, kill anybody. It'd be like Star Wars if Jordy could eat his way out.
Barnes super chatted $19.99. This script sucks.
Yeah.
Faking drama to cover up the leaked script.
Yeah, I wish this was fucking
Go
fair.
back to the ambassador and a football player, please.
Everybody's shoes are fucking crap. I mean, he's all right. He has to have fucking Merles or whatever these are. Keens. No, those are sketches.
Can we go back to that script?
Yeah, right. Yeah, faster than a foot.
Wait, what? Are these what I have? I have a Under Armour.
Football player way
I'm
funnier.
not talking to any of y'all ever again, but here's the fact I want to say. It's King's inability to ever look bad and always wanting to lie that created this sensitive. That's it.
I disagree, but love you guys. Love you, Jordy. You guys will be all right.
All right, that's it. So it does end there. It's really pathetic. I don't